Jonah, I've come out in some sort of cavern. There are signs that people have been here. Jonah? Jonah, if you can hear me, I think I'm still on the path at the spider trial. I'm gonna get to the top. I don't have enough space for that. Incredible. Jonah, I'm at the next trial, the Eagle. It has something to do with the wind.
I'm still tracking west, heading downward now. There's an underground river.
What's at the end of these trials? The hidden city, but what else? I hope Jonah's all right. The world around them began to crumble. The people decided to move. The artifact entrusted to them urged them to travel south, lest it be seized by their enemies. Might be a ladder if it was the right way up. They can't have pulled this by hand. looks promising. Magnificent. Got it. Can't climb this one yet. More sails. That was close. This might work. Yes, that'll hold. Do not hide good food from guests, because it will turn into worms. Find another way up. Face to face in a temple built in your honor. Careful. Jonah? I'm past the Eagle Trial. I must be close to the hidden city. Paititi flourishes under the watchful gaze of Yaskar Yahweh and his council. The city grows, temples are built, the people are peaceful, prosperous, and content. This appears to be Incan, but it looks newer than the stone underneath. Was this made later? Jonah? The view up here is amazing. The hidden city must be near.
Laura, I made it through. I'm entering a cavern.
Jonah? Damn. Got to be more careful. It's giving way. was close. Jonah, I may have found it. The hidden city. I'm gonna look for the serpent with a silver eye. All full up. Can't carry anymore. I don't have enough space for that. I don't have enough space for that. Hello? Who's there? Had to put the last remaining mule down yesterday. Broke its leg. Shame. Terrible shame. But I think I found it. Came across an abandoned village that simply must be Z. If only Father were still alive. I'm resting here for the night. Tomorrow I'll begin a thorough investigation of the site. The world will know a Forset discovered the lost city. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Almost.
Hello? Hello? I can help you.
Get back! You don't belong here!
Listen, I know it hurts, but... Trinity.
Thank you.
¡Cuelgue! ¡Cuelgue!
Who are you? What's your purpose here?
I'm a researcher. Lara Croft.
They'll be back. We must find safety. Bring her. You're not only my son, you're my heir. You must not court unnecessary danger. Had you not been there, would this woman have found us? I'm glad you're safe. If you're not with the cult, how did you find this place?
I followed a map from a temple. I was expecting ruins, not you or any of this. The cult, why did they attack your son? I recognize their insignia. I know them as Trinity. I'm trying to stop them.
Stop them from doing what?
They're looking for an artifact. Some sort of box connected to a moon goddess.
Why do you want it? To steal it? Sell it?
No. I just can't let Trinity, the cult, get to it first. They're too dangerous.
Why? What have they done to you?
They killed my father. Can I show you something? Do you know what this is?
This is Paititi. You're already here.
Paititi, the hidden city. But what's this eye?
That is a place of death and sacrifice. And you think your artifact is there?
Yes.
No, none who has gone has ever returned.
I'd be willing to try.
You would risk it simply to stop the cult.
Yes.
Bring him in.
Jonah.
Are you okay?
Do you know this man?
He's my best friend. Abby,
She's fine.
Who else is looking for you?
there's no one else.
I believe we're seeking the same thing. We will bring you to the serpent with the silver eye, but we'll keep your friend here. You won't get very far if you're lying, and he will not be comfortable.
You don't need to do that.
It's fine. I'll stay.
Etzli, get this woman some clothes. Uchu, keep him company.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right. Pretty nice place.
Quiet.
This is incredible. I don't know your name.
I apologize. As the rebel leader, I have to be careful. I am the rightful queen, Unuratu. Etzli, you still owe me a scouting report.
Yes, Mom. There was one thing this morning.
Yes?
I saw Hakan debating with his neighbor. He seemed angry. As I came near, they suddenly stopped talking. Then they started laughing as if one had told a joke.
He's planning something. Good work.
Thank you, Mother.
Hi.
As you can see, secrets don't stay secret for very long by Titi. If you were to deviate from the plan,
You'd find out quickly. I see that.
Bishabelahau, mas letanutala.
she's here to help me find something I lost.
Mawahun tulchkuna tileulak muchobo.
You don't have to worry about that.
Gabil, ha, imuochen. Wakau Jakob, sumenla,
Was Father a scout when he was my age?
He was a hunter.
Was he ferocious?
He could be, but he was also very kind.
Hey there, Kuali.
Look around if you wish. I will be in the market across the river when you're ready to find the box of fish shell.
What I saw. He has them.
Enough, Taki. You lost your dice. Fine. But don't lie about it.
Sasen?
I don't know. We're trying to keep a low profile.
I would go. Only I can't abandon my post here, and time is running short. It would mean a lot to Queen Unuratu and the rebellion.
Mawachi kanenishunam.
29th of November, 1603. After dinner, Lopez left the city. I followed, worried he might not return. I found him standing by the riverbank, lips moving as though in prayer. Not wishing to disturb him, I waited. His communion with God must have lasted through the night, and I regret to admit I fell asleep, for the next thing I knew, Lopez stood smiling serenely over me, the morning sun behind him, creating a halo. He helped me to my feet and clasped me in a strong embrace. Truilos, I know where to find the artifact, he whispered in my ear.
Bale juntul jumpsil. Leti kujalik lang.
Are all these young people crazy these days? I've seen kids scramble like goats in the heights above the village. Scares me to death. I hope you've grown out of your wild stage, young woman.
Not quite yet, I'm afraid.
Of course you haven't. But you will. So will these children. They will tire of whatever they've found up there. Eventually.
Kabeye kubimba lwini ichi unatove tatueli atikitanesh saisoni paktali.
This describes something nearby. A lone sentry stands guard over me and his harvest.
Bal kich kelemech urchi, hotel jetel alap olech, mantach tiyanech tagotoche, mahel bishishiri, al kabil binik tupach lemehe shulubo, onah kachim betik humpelu yotocheleti, onahim betik kachil, onahim betik wabash kachil, min helin bisal kabil kachile, waulat bash hachkas, vale bello letie, helu yubikubah, kasil tinguoxale, helu tukulti kachile. Masima, beishantech, mawabe yurchi, ha, ingohelili bello.
Tush rantu nawil, mawaw naktan, umeyak tik-tak jetelunay.
Meyak naka wicho!
Una bernatu.
Chopech wa?
Medilile tío. Unay kujalike.
Jetse katukul.
Vale kuntul jumsil, leti kujalik lantago. Jum.
Shoko, jengo jengo misalte kinuba. Ay, champal. Hachmalo wa mawujik, balob de jo.
Bastin, bas kuyutul. Jal yoksale kushul makobo. De chelaili, de chei chilopyanech. Bastin.
30th of November, 1603. With a local man as a guide, Lopez, the soldiers, and I set out from the city before first light. Just as well, as a terrible flu began to spread through the population. Lopez is convinced his artifact does not lie in the city itself, but somewhere just outside. I asked if it was not somewhat hypocritical to enlist the help of those loathsome people. Do not loathe them, he said, any more than you would these molosses. They are all creations of the Lord our God, as are we. I told him I was stunned to hear him speak in this fashion, but he took my hands and we prayed. The energy of his faith ran from him to me until I felt the chains of doubt fall from my heart.
Mama says it upsets the waterfall's waka if I play in the cave. She just thinks it's too dangerous, even though there's all kinds of neat stuff in there.
Come to Lara.
Janu yantal ten tulakal, lebonilo binkato. Janim bonik tulakal, lelen chakil.
Ma, maingui ni pali, siempre.
This is a traditional foot plow, still used in the Andes today, even outside Paititi. Sometimes the simple ways are still the best. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. This Spanish document relates one of the many stories of El Dorado, the Golden One. When the first Spanish exploration ships returned home with their holds full of gold, the news spread like wildfire, and the stories got more extravagant with each retelling. Rumors of the Golden City gave birth to countless expeditions to the New World.
Careful, friend of Unuratu. The Jaguar warriors. Don't get too close to them. They are always watching for rebel activity, and they have no mercy.
Shikino, Wamayan Chaki, Tia Kanal Kakate.
Hello, Matubeta, ikaw at bitch. La 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 la.
I can see him, even if no one else can.
Are you okay?
No. Pisco the Dead took my dice, and no one believes me. But he took them.
A dead man took your dice. Are you sure you didn't lose them?
Ugh, you're as bad as the rest of them.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll tell you what. I'll pay very close attention, and if I see Pisco the Dead, I'll ask for your dice back.
Really? You believe me?
It wouldn't be the first time the dead seemed to speak to me.
Do you believe that major events in life can be traced back to a single moment? I do. Take what's happening now. Had Amaru and Saidi not fought that day during the famine, and had Saidi not insisted, despite Amaru's wishes, that it should be him who would go beyond the safety of the borders to hunt for the village, perhaps things would be different today. You see, Amaru felt responsible for his brother's death. I heard him the night they pulled Sairi's body from the wilderness. He was beside himself with grief. I think that was the moment. It broke Amaru. He took complete control of Paititi after that. He wanted to protect us all because he couldn't protect Sairi.
Beware. We've uncovered a wolf den in the area. But then again, maybe that is why you're here.
What do you mean?
The gods have sent one outsider to hunt another. Very appropriate. Best of luck on your hunt.
During a fierce battle, a man of two bloods throws down his weapons and, speaking with passions, convinces the other warriors to do the same. They follow him from the battlefield into the city, where they behead several merchants whose initial bickering caused the war. It's a bit humbling to be here in Paititi. I didn't foresee any of this. I was expecting an ancient place, artifacts, tombs. I just failed to imagine people. I was so focused on the trail of clues, I didn't even stop to wonder. I didn't mean to interfere, but Trinity's here.
A little advice. Stay out of the wilderness, friend. Something dangerous prowls out there. This is as near as I ever go. And even then, I make sure not to keep my back to the jungle for too long at a time.
Kimakolalkash, Tialuyantal Senkech.
Do you believe that major events in life can be traced back to a single moment? I do. Take what's happening now.
I caught a fish once at home, in the well. Papa says it's because there are tunnels filled with water under some houses. Funny, huh?
I don't understand. It's almost like a creel. Amaru returned for his brother's funeral, inconsolable during the burial and immovable after. The next day, however, he cut swiftly through the city. He unmasked the cult's leader, exposing them as outsiders. "It is time for the people of Paititi to take control of their city," he said, holding a decapitated head in one hand and the bloody knife in the other. "No longer will we bow to outsiders."
Do you know what's missing in this city? Love. It used to drift on the air, like the scent of hibiscus. That scent went away when Unuratu's husband Sairi died. Theirs was an infectious love. Everywhere they went, they were locked in hand. They would shop the markets together on sunny days like today, and I could swear the stalls would brighten just a bit as they passed. I had never seen two people more in love. I hope that once all of this fighting is over, that the scent of hibiscus will return.
You must never go into the wilderness, do you understand? Because if you do, the Nahalai will snap you up and eat you in one bite.
Mother, you're scaring me.
Good. I want to keep you alive.
Have you met Paimo Ishiki? The fool. Thinks the gods punished him. Lazy bastard.
Come to plunder, outsider? Great warriors have failed the challenges. The hidden places offer rich rewards, if you survive.
What are you talking about?
A rite of passage. A test to separate the corn from the stalk. A trial that all cultist warriors must face. Nothing for the likes of you.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
and find the path of battle. See if you and your arrogance can survive it.
ללא בחצאות, מעלות קומבולט ותujolalo.
Taita que tsokol yetelela. Al estiopio. Cautales le guapita. Le poloco. Un peque es un jitumen guamaleti. Chile.
Impossible. I can't carry any more.
Achay kukuchil yanalma.
Onintan, kat, sasaksipi.
Inwogen maunahim betiki, vale tingual techhelan, le casho bei, kushan, mahesh suke, Lash keshi, tinguya, beima tuyuchul ten michvale, helan, ma?
Chambelin, Chambelin.